Hello there. What is going on, everyone? It is time for Blizzard Force. We are taking a look at the special edition Blizzard Force Army box for Star Wars Legion with the exclusive special edition Darth Vader. This is our first look at the new snowtroopers. We're also going to get more stormtroopers in here and 2 Imperial probe droids. We're getting a lot of snowtroopers in here. We've already seen the new stormtroopers. They are fantastic. This is a great value because you're getting a ton of new, highly detailed hard plastic sculpts. These are gorgeous miniatures. I can't wait to get a look at them. We've already seen the stormtroopers, but really the snowtroopers, the probe droids, and the new Darth Vader are everything that's kind of brand new in this box. And frankly, who can't use more stormtroopers, especially with the new sculpts? They are absolutely gorgeous and paint up very, very nicely. We're going to unbox this. We'll put these together, show you what they look like, and dive into everything that comes in the Blizzard Force Army box. Big thanks to Atomic Mass Games and Asmodee for shipping this out for review. Delighted to take a closer look at this box, and if you want to check it out, I'll have a link in the description below where you can get this. Again, this isn't going to be remade forever, so definitely grab this one while you can. You're going to get that exclusive Darth Vader in this box. Let's dive right in. All right, so we've got a lot to look at inside here. We've got a recon army in here. Yeah, this is, I guess, enough to build a recon version, right? So that's awesome. And of course, that's basically using everything that comes in here, but with a suggested upgrade. So that's kind of cool that they give you that. And of course, that comes into multiple languages. We are going to have this sheet here that is your advertising sheet, as well as the instruction link and everybody who helped develop and create and test and bring this to you. So there's that. We've got lots of cards. Again, all of our different languages, as well as our new tokens are going to be available in there, and even more cards. So I guess, yeah, there's so many cards in here. There's 2 packs. All right, so we'll take a look at those. Again, it's probably just going to be the English and then the 3 other versions. A lot of bases. Again, you're getting a lot of models in these packs. These are an excellent pack to be unboxing, to be looking at, to be buying if you're a new player getting in or trying to expand your Imperial army, or maybe you like snowtroopers and want to get the latest models. Again, the old snowtroopers were done in the soft plastic. This is a great way to get 2 new full double-sized squads of snowtroopers. The new Darth Vader, you're getting some probe droids in here, and getting more stormtroopers. Everything you need to get you started with Blizzard Force. We've got some sprues. We got a lot of models. Let's look at all of it. This is a lot of plastic you're getting in here, folks. We've got our new snowtrooper frames with, whoa, goodness gracious, don't drop it. Don't drop the new snows. I love the look of them there. And again, in typical Atomic Mass Games fashion, these look like they're going to go together very intuitively. They look like they're going to be pretty simple to assemble, while still preserving all of that detail. The cloth goods on here, the flowing, the cloaks and the cloth part looks great. We've got a lot of really great options in here. So let's get, we've got 2 of those. We got the dogs barking in the background. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, and we've got quite a few different sprues here, and we're going to put all of these together. I'm going to, because we want to see what this finished snowtroopers are going to look like, right? We can even compare them to the old snowtroopers if we want to do that. I think that's a cool option here. We've got, we do have also some flight stands for the probe droids. Let's take a look at the probe droids. We have enough in here to make 2 probe droids. So we've got like left and right side, and then the 2 parts. They look actually very quick and easy to put together, which is cool. But we have multiple flight stands here. Now, it looks like I've got 4 flight stands. I think this is primarily, 6. So I can choose multiple different options. I like that they're giving you different options with here, although I'm surprised they're going with the curved flight stand again, but I guess that gives you a kind of a dynamic pose. So you can kind of have it kind of surging forward a little bit or just hovering steady. And then these parts here are going to be which you affix to the bottom of the miniature and then put to the top of the little ball at the end of the flight stands. So we've seen this style before. And I kind of like that they went with a flight stand for the probe droid in some regards, because it's a little bit more of a natural feel. Whoa, this must be Vader. This is a big sprue for Vader. He's got a very flowing cape. I didn't realize from the box art here, like just how big and flowing the cape was going to be on this model. That's a tremendously big cape. This is a very, look at this. He's in very dramatic fashion. So this is going to be a really fun Vader to take a look at. And it looks like we have some different options for him. Look how many lightsabers we have. We've got an A06 lightsaber. We've got an A17 lightsaber. We've got an A07 lightsaber. We've got, we got some options. We're gonna have to have some fun with him and see. We got different helmet options too. We're gonna have definitely some choices. We have multiple cape options. You can build this guy however you want. Oh, should you get multiple boxes of Blizzard Force to build all of the Darth Vaders? That's an exciting prospect. All right. I'm excited to take a look at that. Very, very cool. And our Stormtroopers, this is our regular Stormtrooper sprue. Again, you can build 2 of these. This particular sprue here, you can build 2 of those. And then this one gives you your leader and your heavy weapon options. And that's going to get you all 11 models. So we've got a lot. Let's look at the cards real quick. All right, so we've got 1 copy of Commander Darth Vader. We're going to have 2 copies of the Snowtrooper unit. We're going to have 1 copy of a Stormtrooper unit. We are also going to get a version of the Stormtrooper Heavy Response unit, which is an alternate way to build these guys with the special issue of Blizzard Force. Again, they're just a 3, but you can put 2 heavies in there with flexible response too. We've got 2 Imperial probe droid cards as well. They're a unit of just 1. And they're going to have Observe 3, Self-Destruct 3, Detachment for another Special Forces, Disengage, Infiltrate, and Hover Air 1. Let's go ahead and also take a look at the command cards we're going to get. We're going to get some the Blizzard Force command cards. We're going to get Unrelenting Fire. We're going to get Overwhelming Barrage. And we're going to get Debark for Ground Assault. And we're also going to get Darth Vader's command cards, the original Commander Vader's command cards, Implacable, New Ways to Motivate Them, and Master of Evil. Now, when it comes to upgrades, since this is a nice little box for new players to grow their collection, although it's not a starter, it still does have a lot of cards to help complete this portion of your army. So we're going to get Saber Throw, we're going to get Improvised Orders, we're going to get an HH-12, a T-21, a Stormtrooper, and a Stormtrooper Squad. We're also going to get some Snowtrooper cards. We're going to get 2 each of the T7 Ion Rifle. We're going to get 2 each of the Flame Trooper. We're going to get 2 each of the Snowtrooper Squad. We're going to get 2 each of the individual Snowtrooper. We're also going to get 1 copy of Recon Intel and 1 copy of Targeting Scopes. Always a good upgrade. And that's going to do it for our cards. Let's go ahead and put some of these models together. All right, so we have the whole box put together. I went ahead and I wanted to show you everything that you're going to get because it is a lot. We're going to start off with what you've probably already seen, our new Stormtroopers. They are a fantastic upgrade to your old style Stormtroopers, and you're getting a supersized unit in here, so you're getting the full 11 models. You can definitely run big old unit of Stormtroopers with heavy weapon and super squad, and also just they're gorgeous. It's a great upgrade to your old style Stormtroopers, and especially with full scale war coming out, you can never have too many Stormtroopers. So especially with the red save, they're always great. But then we have the Snowtroopers, and these are all new sculpts. This is our first look at the hard plastic Snowtroopers. We have seen the old style before. What I'm going to be doing is I'll be painting these up, and we'll do a comparison of the old style, because the old style was also good, but there's so many things about this new Snowtrooper type of unit that is really awesome, and specifically the heavy weapons have a new look. The Flame Trooper here has a little bit of flame, like the pilot light in front of the actual Flame Trooper weapon, which is cool. We have nice gas tanks on the back there. It looks pretty cool. Then we have the Ion heavy weapon here, and he's kind of got a different crouching pose. And that's also something else I want to highlight with these guys, is that, like, for example, in your Stormtroopers, and this has always been the case in Star Wars Legion, like a lot of time, or I should say almost always been the case, but you're like, when you have 2 heavies, they're kind of similar, like it's the same body and leg pose, and it's just like the weapon that changes, so you kind of choose, how you want to do them. But in this case, with the snowtroopers, both of your heavies have a completely unique and independent pose, which I think is great. I actually especially like the Ion pose here, because he's rushing into it, like he's the most eager snowtrooper I have ever seen. So I thought that was really cool. But yeah, we have a lot of great snowtroopers. They look pretty groovy. And we're getting 2 full supersized units. So that's 22 snowtrooper units. I'm keeping them separated. I don't know why. There's no real good reason for me to keep them separated. Next up is our probe droids. We've got 2 units of probe droids. Now you may be wondering why they have these in the recon army when this is the only special forces we have. And the probe droids, they have that detachment keyword, which of course requires you to have another special forces. Well, the answer is for the updated Battle Force document for the suggested recon army and the Blizzard Force, the probe droids will lose the detachment keyword as per the documentation. And so that is an important distinction. We have 2 of these guys. They're almost identical, but the feet and the tentacles are a little different. You do get 3 different sizes in your little sprue here. You have like a small one and then an extra large one. I don't recommend going with the small one, because the small one, the feet will actually touch the base and it doesn't touch the ground all the way. So go with at least the medium or the large. I like the medium the best for these, because the extra tall one might make it a little too tall, and might make it not necessarily store in the same storage containers that your other minis are in. So the medium seems to be the sweet spot for me on these guys. But again, nothing in here was difficult to assemble. But it is time to look at the centerpiece model for this box. And okay. All right, let's look at this guy. Dude. This Darth Vader is just absolutely insane. I am just blown away by this particular version. Now, I will say this. I didn't initially think that, like, the photo that was on the box, when I first saw this, I wasn't as impressed with it. And largely because I didn't know there were going to be 2 alternate ways to build this Darth Vader. And I'm going to show you, because there's enough pieces that you can kind of put together the ghost of Darth Vader. So I have like everything else on one of the tall flight stands. So if we're doing, Ghost of Christmas Past or whatever, he's like, Anakin, I am your true self. You've only just forgotten me. Like Mufasa talking to Simba. But like, there's so many really interesting differences here. Like the helmet here is absolutely awesome. This is very much like Ralph McQuarrie style helmet on this guy. It's really spectacular the way that they've done this. He's absolutely gorgeous. The cape is so much more flowing. And again, you have options. You can go with like this version or this version. The helmet is different on the other version. The cape options are a little bit different. They're a little bit more like the overall top-down blueprint. This is obviously going to get in the way in some games that you play. If he's surrounded by melee, all right, you could run into a situation where guys can't kind of fit in around him all the way, like your bases can't touch if they come up from behind and stuff like that. And I say, I absolutely don't care. This is the one that needs to be run, because this has got all the flair and presence of a regal and disastrously evil, but also menacing and beautiful at the same time. He's a beautiful disaster, right? He's for the rebels, at least, as Kelly Clarkson would say. But he's incredible. I don't think the model photographed in the same way that the miniature looks in your hand. And what I mean by that is, I wasn't a big fan of the sculpt initially, because I didn't like the way that the arm looked coming straight down. But now that I've assembled it, it looks a lot better. And you're also, and I think this cape option really highlights it too. It very much is reminding me of Vader Down from the comic, which I like a lot. and I just love the look of this. This is the only time we actually really see Vader's back on a miniature, so at least clearly with the cape blowing up quite that much. It's very, very cool. Love it. I absolutely love it. But I will say that if you're running this, you probably need another more regular size Vader to swap out if you're playing like in a tournament game, and then the base-to-base cohesion and stuff like that, or the base-to-base contact needs to be there. Then maybe it's a good idea to be able to swap out the model for just those situations, or not. You know, like if you're just playing casually, just pile in as much as you can. Yeah, we know you had it. You know. But no, this is a really cool. I mean, honestly, this will probably go on a lot of people's shelves because it is just that much of a beautiful and glorious model. And if you've already got a starter, you've already got Vader, almost certainly. So Vader has been in quite a few different instances, and this is a really cool one. So very excited about this Vader. And all of the models look great. So you're getting all kinds of brand new stuff. As far as new sculpts, and then the probe droids being all new, and then this version of Vader being all new, or at least the sculpt being all new. All right, folks, so this has been a look at the special edition Blizzard Force Army box with that special edition Darth Vader miniature. I absolutely love it. It's definitely going to be something you won't want to miss. This model is one of the best models I think Atomic Mass Games has ever done. It's absolutely fantastic. And on top of that, you're getting 2 full units of all new sculpted hard plastic snowtroopers. You're getting 2 probe droids and an extra full supersized unit of stormtroopers, all in this box, plus the cards, plus the Battle Force rules, and it's a recon army. So you can start playing with this. You are going to need, of course, dice and your essentials kit stuff if you don't already have a starter. But if you've already got a starter, you're already ready to go and use this to kind of build your army back up to 1,000 points. If you started with just an Imperial starter, this is great. If you're looking for what else to buy, I've got more videos on what to buy when you're on a budget, what to buy first, and how to get to a full army right away, and to save money and get bundles. And bundles like this are definitely the way to go to really flush out your army when you're starting out, or when you're switching factions, or when you just want to get a whole lot of the brand new sculpts added to your army all at once. This is the way to go. Link in the description below so you can get your own. Big thanks to Atomic Mass Games for sending this out, and big thanks to my patrons. You guys are absolutely out of this world and help make this all possible. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you let me know what you want to see next. Enter to win that giveaway by being a subscriber and leaving a comment. That giveaway for that $25 Amazon gift card. And I will talk to you later. May the Force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. So say we all. And always wash your socks.